dropped their enrollment number as well.
Yeah, it is there. Okay.
Yeah, next one we have CrackHeads.
Excuse me, I'm from the team coding
Okay.
impacts. So can you please open up a slot after this so that we can present as well?
So, coding impacts, could you please wait for a minute?
Yeah, yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Yeah, so we have CrackHeads, team CrackHeads.
Hello, sir. This is Utkarsh at CrackHead from CrackHead, a leader. Okay, we're sharing the screen. Hello, sir. This is Utkarsh, and I'm from the CrackHead, your team leader. And we have a problem statement regarding the PS code SIH1363, which is basically targeting about the self-identifying the mental health issues and getting the guidance supports and all for that. So what we can do for this, it's for the basically targeted for the government of Gujarat. It's a ministry for the government of Gujarat, and this is how, just going to straight to the point, like what is the idea and approach for this. So there is a basically an application which is a mental screening application. So there's already too much of the mental screening application there in the in the Play Store, and we went through it. So what the problem is that we have like some of the popular in the top charts application are like Happily and the Calm and Your Doses from the Bennett only, and Headspace. So we went through that and we got to know that what the things are making the complicated and what the things would be more precise. So it would be used by the government of the Gujarat. Okay, so it could be helpful for that people's because our targeted audience is like public users and frontline workers, which is very important. So we have added first most important thing that we have added the multilingual support, which is for the like a diversity kind of thing, because the like most speaking language in the Gujarat is Hindi only. So the people who are who don't know the Hindi only, or not only the English, so they can go through that and change that through the toggle. Like for example, they could zoom it a little bit. There's a kind of a prototype of application. Okay, might be it is visible here. You can see that we have this is like a toggle for the like changing the languages. And then the first thing was that the language was a barrier. Okay, so and then the thing is we have went through the application, we got to know that the UI and UX interface is very like complicated and versatile to use, so that the people who don't know much about the things, so they have very like difficult time to understand the application only. So we have did a very simpler UI. Okay, here's our UI only, that it goes from the login screen and then the user profile and the having the community section, very basic, and then the user. Okay, it's not very like versatile, so that people have to learn for the few days and all that. Okay. So now the main thing is that how it could be helping the peoples like from the different, what are the different factor in this our application. So we are including the face recognition feature using the Microsoft Azure AI face services, which are basically we are going to use the API over here. You can see that we have that button of the like mental screening like that. This is one, a blue one, and when you click on it, you can go through the that page where you can on a screen where you have try our emotion AI. Like you can use that emotion AI to detect your facial recognition. From the facial features, you can detect your how you are feeling right now, and it would be detecting from it. Then it would be giving you some questionnaires. Like questionnaires, we are using the questionnaires rather than some certain questions. Like for example, someone people having a depression, if someone having a depression or anxiety disorder or something like that. So if we're having designing the question from our end, it would be really difficult to be getting a precise thing. So there are the questionnaires in the internet. So it's basically for only that issue. Like for example, if one having the a disorder or depression, so there's a questionnaire called FAQ 7. So you can use that questionnaires. So they're having a set of the question that is basically oriented towards only the regarding only the depression only. So that is the best thing we can use to make it more accurate rather than comparing from the other. Okay, so now the thing is after these two things, and we have the must one more best thing in the application that we have added as a earning like a business idea also, except the AdSense, because it was mentioned the like some in the PPT that someone said like if you have an idea of the business idea to be might be could be chances to be selecting your of your project might be more. So what is it like in the business idea is like you have an urgent support. Okay, so if someone want a direct urgent support, or if someone goes through the screening test in an application, and then he don't want to be use that application, he want to engage in a virtual way, so we have an urgent way. So you can use an experts. There will be a particular psychiatrist for the particular genre of the disorders, or anxiety or disorder or something like that. So we'll be using that thing. So he can pay that feature for the virtual video call or something like that, or he can use the free one, which is like chat. Okay, so that thing is very engaging, and that's like you can use it. So it would be like you can use as a business model also, and it would be more engaging, and it would be like providing a real-time support at that time. Okay, so that is common. That is like common in the not so common in the other applications. Okay, so then we have added the community section also. So how the community works, like for example, I'm a person who are having a mental disorder,
Yes, yes.
and so for my end, what I would use now, I have like self screened myself, and I got a disorder as a mental disorder or something like that. So the community section would be is a AI based community section. So it would be like recommending you all the things, and all the recommendation, and the music and meditations and forms will be updated regarding to that particular genre only. Like for example, the competition would having then similar to like mental disorder only. So you get a peer network where you can just talk and help others also, and the experts would also engaging here. So it's a very great option. And also you have a following section here. If you are like really interacted with some any expert or some community in the in our community section, so you can follow it, and you can just tap on the following button. So you can just get that specific only. So you don't get an irrelevant thing. So you can just it's like a point that you get a more precise data according to your interest. Okay, that's a thing which are like totally different from the other application. You don't get in much application. So now we are having using the AI, how the AI is like coming in this. We are having using the AI chatbots in the and AI chatbots, and we are using the AI mental screening for the like Microsoft Azure AI face recognition API, and also we are using Sahana mental physical health API. It's a like most popular AI is and be used and have most accurate results as a past in a use in application. Okay, and we would be probably doing in the Flutter also. Like we are all the freshers team, so it's like really complicated to be think. It's our first hackathon and preparing for that. So yeah, it's like little bit having managing all the stuffs, and so it's like a very good contribution from our team that we have went through the very great prototype, I guess. So that's all in from the technology stack and the idea of it. Okay, coming next, what are the cases of these applications? Okay, so what the user can do is like you can just assess themselves first. What I just said earlier only, like you can assess to the AI which is like having more potential. And these days, if you are not using the AI in your application or integrating AI in that, so it's like it's something you are lacking behind in your application. Okay, and I think we would be having, if the AI and mood tracking through the face recognition, it would be also a game changer for us. Also, we are adding the expert session, which is also like a business idea. Okay, so you can also the connect, as I said, like you can a community section, you can connect through the similar like genre of the peoples in the community section, and you don't have to connect. Basically, when you get to the screening test, the AI gonna recommend all that thing using the AI API, Sana API. Okay, so then the quick support section is there, that you can, if someone really want to like just go through the like I have a disorder and something like that. If someone knows earlier also like I have these some things, if someone knows what, you can go through the screen test. If someone want like really quick support, you can go through the like virtual connecting to any psychiatrist and all that. And also we having the progress tracking. What's the progress tracking basically is like you have to like if someone is having track, like for example what the thing is like in the most of the application we have seen, the person come and use the application for the 1 day, 2 day, 3 days, 4 days, even a week more than, and then he started forgetting it. So how to make an like there's a term like daily active users and DAO and the monthly active users. So these specific terms are very important if you are making application, because we don't want to be we don't want to be like make any application that would be have some downloads in the early stage, and then it's gonna have been dead in the Play Store or something like that. So that's why what we have doing now, we have progress tracking. So we would be having like gamifications, like here you can just see in the like show toppers. That's very different from the other applications. Gamification rewards. Okay, so we can add the gamification rewards and the personalized notification, like you have seen the Zomato. It's like very how it close, how they relate to the Indian public. So it's something like that. So basically doing that thing would be bringing that more audience or have more engagement with our application. So they do, and they do come up and they do that their daily screening and daily to do like whatever we are gonna assigning them for the particular genre. We have to, like if for example someone is from the anxiety disorder, so we will be giving him like meditation talks, an expert session who expert, and suggesting the experts who are in the particular genre. Okay, that's how we can make it more like what you can say, like more like making more engaging. Yeah, and that's, I think we have went through the most of the best features. Okay, that's all. Also we are like open to take the feedbacks, so because we can also want to if anything would be much better, we can like improve in application. And as we are freshers, we are in the first hackathon, so that's thing like. And also it's like the mindful mate is, I think would be really game changer if it be having that also in our like specific these things. I guess the language one. And these are the team members like Piyush Pagare from the BTech and all others from the BTech first year only. Soumya Singh, Abhishek Sharma, Sunidhi Nibeya, and Arshita Arora. Unfortunately, Arshita is not with us because of some our virtual session, but not for with us. And Sonali ma'am helped a lot for mentoring us. So like that's all for our like mindful mate application. If you are your like recommendations and your feedbacks, we are ready to open to take the feedbacks, so we can work much more better. And our prototype is like that, so we will be working recently very nearly to this only with the Flutter and Java. That's all.
Suggest Sabon. Sir, go on with the grading and we
Yeah,
could.
that's fine. That's okay. We have we did. So grade process is basically good. Okay, so complete it. That's good. So next team.
Sir, shall we move on to the next team?
I guess
Yes, sir.
that's all. I guess we are the last team, I guess, in the presentation.
नहीं एक
Okay,
team
that's
बचा.
fine.
Oh, might be will be.
So CrackHeads is the last team. Okay.
Thank you, sir, for your time.
Okay, that's fine. Then it is okay. So we can close it. Okay.
So, sir, what